It is Sunday, June 8th, 2025 at 10:07 a.m. As you can hear, there's a little bit of thunder and lightning outside, but that's okay. That's just the ancestors. That's just the spirit guides, cleaning, cleansing. That's all it is. So I'm going to go ahead and get into this reading. As usual, I do it different at all times.
Try Fiverr Go.
All right. Ooh, I know one thing. It was hot outside. Took my walk today. So let's get into it. Let's see what's going on. First, let's get some elements. Let's get some elements. And you know, you still got people doing some bullshit because of something they done and it's not gonna work. And all of the faming of character, you know, you can get sued for that. The faming people character and lying on people, but okay. Let's keep it going. Let it cook. As I said, let it cook. You got sun out here. Okay, something's about to be exposed in the worst way. Somebody don't want to be exposed. Fire. Or they don't want to expose your transformation, or they don't want to see your transformations out here. Water. They all up in their emotions about your transformation. Okay. Or you being a social butterfly, you getting back out there being a social butterfly. People in their emotions about that. Venus. How much people love you. Okay. How much spirit talks to you also. Spirit speaks. Let me get some of these cards right here. I told you some people ain't gonna learn. And if you don't like my channel, stay off my channel. You don't have to watch me. You don't have to watch nothing I say. Everybody got their own platforms. Everybody do their own shit in different ways. Stay off my channel. If you don't like my channel, stay the fuck off. If you don't like what I'm saying, stay off my channel. That just tells me that you're watching me. And then you watch me to try to defame characters. Which, you know, anything that you say is not truth. Because it's receipts for everything that you're lying about. And that's somebody that likes to go around destroying people. That's somebody that burned their bridges with everybody. And they're going to keep burning their bridges with everybody. Shackles. Remember I told you about the shackles yesterday? So this is work slave. Somebody wants you to be a work slave for them. You know how YouTube have you on here. And they want somebody to be a work slave while everybody else copy and pasting their shit. Copy pasting their shit. They want you to be a work slave for somebody else. Like you signed a contract to be a work slave. We ain't in slavery days no more. It's 111 up here. Everybody's in alignment. We have world war. Remember I told you about the war yesterday? You in a spiritual battle to unchain, get people chains off of you. Satan trying to have his chains on, his lock and key on you. Earth disaster. Well, it's about to be an earth disaster. Because I don't know who told them they could do this. Like, somebody wants you to be a work slave for them. I'm good. I slept lovely last night. Woo! Hello, boo-boos. Yeah, so somebody it's already exposed that you're a social butterfly or you did a transformation or ascension. You got ascension. You came out this rising phoenix. And a lot of people's in their emotions about it. How much people love you. You probably back out there getting back to your regular self like you used to be a social butterfly and shit. Motherfuckers all up in their emotions. Or you could be all up in your emotions. Venus, you could be showing a lot of love right now. Spirit talking to you right now. Thank you, boo-boo. Hello, everybody. Ooh, y'all, I called on my ancestors yesterday. Y'all remember that, right? Soon as I got off of here, I was finished with my readings anyway. But as soon as I got off of here, a big-ass storm came through this bitch. And as soon as I went out there and did my affirmations, that shit stopped. My mom was like, how the hell it just stopped like that? Yeah, I know that's right. So y'all gonna do it. We're not worried about that shit right there. The defamation of character and shit. They're gonna continue to do that. What you gotta do is keep doing it's to stall you and have you all up in your emotions, but you're not. So let's go, boo-boos. Venus. So y'all probably out there being a social butterfly. Divine don't mind. Okay? It's been exposed. Things has been exposed that you are this rising phoenix. Okay? You have a lot of love. You're an empath, Venus. Or you got love coming in your life soon. And spirit is loving it. Okay? But like I said, earth disaster. There's a lot of earth disasters that happen or are bound to happen because of all the wicked shit they do. And trying to have people as work slaves out this bitch. Got chains on you. And that shit is about to be broken. We ain't got time for that shit. YouTube be doing that shit too. I said it, YouTube. You be doing that shit. You be having people channels that's real gifted go low and be having other people that you think is better than them or some shit like that using their shit. Copying they shit. Copy pasting they shit. And they're just a work slave. They don't get paid. The other people get paid. That's dirty as hell. And that's why sometimes they don't get paid. You know what I'm saying? They be thinking they gonna get paid and don't get paid. I don't do this for payment. And there's other people I'll notice that don't do it for payment. So there is the law. And we're talking about the spiritual law. The Hamilton came down on this already. Spirits, I told you, God is resting. He has nothing to say about this. You got to do your work. There we go again. Nothing. Okay? And then we have, y'all know who y'all bloodline with, blood ties with, government. Here we go again. We ain't got too much to say about them either. You get what I'm saying? Government. Put the hammer down. Okay? And then we got current lifetime. Your current lifetime, you can be celebrating in a minute. After this, all this shit fall. This earth disaster, all this shit fall. The government, everything fall. I ain't got too much to say about that. We already know. And then we got loss of loved one. Okay? So you could have lost a loved one. My condolences if you lost a loved one. Okay? These people that's wicked is losing a lot of people. Animals. You could have an animal right now. Dog. You could be a dog lover. It's probably good to get an animal right now because they're very compassionate. They keep you up on shit. Stay spiritual. Okay? If you're not to your ascensions yet, your Kundalini experience, it's good to have a cat or a dog because they keep you up on spiritual shit. They know when shit coming. All you gotta do is watch. Go on YouTube and they'll show you. They'll show you what it means when dogs do certain things, cat do certain things. Okay? Do we need any more of these? Because I'm going to just get into these readings. And I'm proud of y'all. Astral experiences. You might be having out-of-body experiences when you dream. Like your body might be, your spirit might be leaving your body sometimes. You know that what that means. That's you're an astral being. You already know. And that means high ascensions. It ain't nothing to be afraid of, but you just got to know how to control that, okay? Out-of-body experience, near-death experience. You have probably had a lot of those. And between lives, post-life revenue. Okay, you can be going through post-traumatic stress or post-partum depression. If you're pregnant, make sure y'all do something to help yourself with that, okay? Drink you a lot of tea. A lot of tea help with depression and stuff like that, anxiety. Lavender tea. If you can get you some lavender tea, ginger root tea, that helps a lot. Okay, what we got on the bottom of this? Nothing. Just the eye. You are the eye. You the eye. Y'all ain't recognize that yet. When you start seeing, the top of the pyramid, you are the eye. You the seer. You the all-seeing eye. Because you start getting into your astral body. You're in your fleshly body because this is your avatar. But you be having them out-of-body experience, paranormal activity. And most people get scared because you don't understand it. If you're not, and all your chakras in the line, you're not going to understand other shit. You know what I'm saying? Other beings and shit like that. But that's why we tell you do your research and shit like that. So you don't have to be scared. But some people are, some houses do carry demonic possessions and shit like that. So, but that's why you gotta get to that point where you can cast them the fuck out. You don't have to be calling around, what is this? And all the other shit. You'll be able to do that shit yourself. You know what I'm saying? Being as though you're an astral being. Thank you. Because an astral being is actually like a spiritual being. So once you're in your spiritual zone, you already know what it is. King Solomon. God draw them motherfucking demons out. And I don't think I'm gonna do that again, call on my ancient ancestors, because I think Oya came through yesterday. But soon as I went out there and did my affirmations and burned the paper, everything stopped. So, and my mom looking all crazy like, yeah. So, but I'm just letting you know. And for the people in the back who don't like my channel, you don't have to be on my channel. And that's what I be talking about. Like, people be sneaking on your channel and then they go on their channel and talk shit. Sun about to come out. Thank you, Rob. They be all up on your channel and then they go on their channel and try to start shit with you. I don't got nothing to say to none of y'all. Leave me alone. That's where I'm at with it. Okay, so that's what's going on now. Let me get some of these cards for y'all too. Y'all about to start new beginnings, okay? You need to take 1 foot, okay? Something about to be balanced out in your pinnacles, like your homes, your... After this breakdown, the gavel came down. I told you the divine already been put the gavel down on this shit, okay? You stand firm. You do not faint. Sun. Give me something for Sun. Knight of Pentacles. You see? You see the Pentacles? The Sun, sunflower. So above, so below. You about to take a new journey, a new adventure. Okay. Knight of Pentacles. It's slow right now, but after this, whatever happens, it got to be cleaned up. The gavel got to come down. You got to do your work. I told you God is resting. You saw those 2 cards right there. Okay. Knight of Pentacles. Anything earthly, you will receive. As long as you don't faint. You could be in your emotions a lot. Okay. And when I'm getting like emotions, it's like people could be trying to get into your emotions. You know what I'm saying? Like trying to bring you there and you've been past that. They don't even understand that you in your rising phoenix right now. You really about your astral shit right now. Air. You really about your astral shit right now. What's behind it? Earth. Your earth angel energy. So it's like, what's the point? Pluto in reverse again. I meant to change that yesterday. But it's an ending to all that. I told you the gavel came down. We ain't worried about that. Y'all are the gavel and the all seeing eye. You already know what's going on. You don't need to keep explaining yourself. You know about motherfuckers, thieves and liars and stealers and scammers, and you know they're gonna defame you from who they stole from or try to get off on. You know what I'm saying? So they're gonna say anything, do anything for clout. Thank you, Rob. Bring that sun back out. Okay, King of Wands. That's a fire energy right there. So there could be a King of Wands watching you at this time. That's a leader. Okay, he on his throne too. A King of Wands. He's sitting on his throne. See how chill he is? Like he waiting patiently for this shit to go down. Everybody in their emotions. I'm waiting too for this shit to go down. The wicked should not get no rest. They should be tortured. Straight up. So it could be a King of, you could be in this King of Wands energy, all of y'all. You could be in this King of Wands. We just wait for shit to go down. Okay? Ready to take your journey. You already got your enlightenment to take your lead, to take the journey. Something is coming. Look, emotions. I told you somebody want to bring the 10 of Wands, want to dig all up in your shit. They don't get enough of digging all up in your shit. Why don't you dig in your shit? Why don't you constantly dig in your shit? Because you ain't digging in my records. These just be people that put you in the 10 of Wands, try to get all up in your emotions. We passed that, boo-boo. We ain't got no more explaining to do. I got all receipts and everything I fucking need. We ain't got to do that. But, you know, motherfucker want to keep going with the defamation of character, lying and shit. We can find out. Queen of Swords. So you could be in that Queen of Swords energy when they try to bring you that 10 of Wands. It's like you speak truth and nothing but the truth and truth and facts. And we ain't got time for it. Okay? Give me something for Venus. That's what I'm saying. Y'all here celebrating. Y'all the new energy, Venus, this love energy. Or like I told y'all before, you in your house, raise your vibrations. Okay? Dance. Okay? Play your love music. Play whatever, your R&B, the sun. Because I tell you, that's enlightenment and that's high energy, high frequencies. We ain't got time for the bullshit no more. And then look, 2 of Cups. If it's both of y'all in a house, whether it's kids, you, raise that damn vibrations, because that's what they want you to do. They want to come in your emotions. They want to interrupt your emotions with their 10 of Wands energy, and nobody got time for it. Knowing that you're about to go ahead and take your journey. That's what they mad about. You about to get the 8 of Pentacles. You very patient. You waiting. They want you in the 3 of Swords after a 3 of Swords. So you about to have victory in a minute. Justice is coming in, and they know this. So they try and end you every. That motherfuckers want you to regret so bad. Loss, grief, depression. And you're in that Empress energy. You see your white gown, white, pure, noble. Anything they say can be held against them in the court of the spiritual law. You get what I'm saying? You're a leader, not a motherfucking follower. You got a whole bunch of, you about to get a whole bunch of followers. If you got a platform, you're going to have a whole bunch of followers follow behind you. Okay, not behind you, but equally. You know what I'm saying? We don't do that behind and who's higher and all that other shit. If you're a spiritual being, okay, even if you're a spiritual being having a human experience until you get to your rising phoenix, you're good. You're not in back of us. You're not none of that. But if you and your high priest is your high priest, you still not in back of it. You coming. You know what I'm saying? You still coming into your divinity. So it don't matter. We ain't gonna never say a spiritual being gonna never say you behind us. Because why? Divine made you in his image. So everybody is equal out here, whether it's spiritual, religious, whatever. If somebody feels though they better than everybody else and they're not, Jesus don't say nobody is better than nobody. It's equally yoked. And if somebody feel like they better than everybody, nah. That tell you right there, that's the damn devil right there. I don't never say I'm better than somebody or this and that. I got more power. It's somebody that's more powerful than me out there. This other high priest is a high priest. You could be just coming into your rising phoenix. Give me something for air. I told you they sit in that shit, but they can't send it. This is in reverse. 10 of wands, 10 of swords. Air. Spirit saying they blocking that shit. Whatever they sending out their mouth, that shit going right the fuck back. Y'all all equally yoked out here. Don't you ever think that you better than somebody else. I don't never sit out and say I'm better than somebody else. I'm better than this person. I'm better than everybody. I don't never say no shit like that. Everybody's equally yoked when you're going on a spiritual path. Everybody done been through some shit. That's just point blank. Everybody has been through some shit in their life. And it was only for the point for to get you here to this rising phoenix Kundalini experience. So when you understand that, it is what it is. I don't know what the fuck going on out here. But I ain't for it. The defamation of character is going to cease. That's going to cease because he going to shut the tongue of them mouths. You know that scripture. He's going to shut the tongue, that deceives. When you know your heart is good and you know that your heart is good and like I said before, you're not perfect, but you're not going to stand for nobody lying on you, constantly fucking lying on you, constantly lying. Just to get out of something that they did deceitful to you. They know what they're doing, or they being paid to go against you, whatever, and then they suffer consequences and then they get even madder at you. Ain't that weird, y'all? Then shut your mouth. The 10 of swords. That's what I'm saying. Air. That is air. That is swords energy. This could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius sending their 10 of swords after you. An earth angel, like, are you serious? If you don't like my channel, you don't have to come on my channel. This is somebody that's mad. I don't know, because none of their torture is working. None of their torture is working. They try to torture you along with the other groups. Like, this is a group that gets together and try to have somebody commit suicide. And it's a shame because somebody paying them to do it. This is a group that defend you like to the very end. Once you start your ascensions, if they see you on YouTube, you start your ascension, they see you ascending, it's a group that get together and start harassing and torturing you, lying on you. And hopefully you take yourself out. And not only that, they be watching you to see what's going on with you. And then if you're just calm, cool, collect, and nothing is bothering you, they'll come back on and say, oh, they're in a torment. They're in torment. You could just be sitting there sleeping. She's in torment or he's in torment. She's doing this. He's doing, weird shit, man. And this is why you block these people out. And this is why you block all of them out your energy, because you see all of them is in cahoots. It's a bunch of them in cahoots. I done wrote their names down. I know every last one of them is in cahoots. And you got people in your community that's in cahoots too to take you down. you know, lie on your character, do all types of shit, man. You ask these people where their receipts at, they don't got none. But you got all the receipts in the world. You see what I'm talking about? They have no receipts what they talking about. None. None. Ask them with the receipts. These are people that really don't got gifts either. They just going off that, like they going off what you say. I told you they copy and paste bitches and niggas. They copy off your shit, your story. They go way back in your stories and get something off your shit. These are copy paste and they just, you know, chop and screw your shit. Here's another one. Chop and screw into my shit. Well, we seen what happened to the last one that chop and screw my shit. Got paid off my shit. I told you enslavement. They think you agreed to be a slave. These people that say that you agreed to be a slave, basically. You ain't signed no contracts. If they did, they forged the documents. And then after that, they defame your character to make sure people don't get out that they forged signatures and did bullshit on you. They make sure they keep this narrative. They get a group of them. Because if they come in a group, who they gonna believe? They gonna believe you, one, or a bunch of people that's saying the same thing, that like they know you, like they got gifts. These people don't got no damn gifts. And I fucking said it. They ain't got no fucking gifts. 9 times when they read it, you can tell it's about their story, because then they come out with it later on. It's their story. Pay attention to that shit. It be their story, what they going through. They just putting their story in it. And I fucking said it. And I'll tell nothing but truth and fact. And if you don't like my channel, stay off my channel. That's just point blank. Because I definitely stay off y'all channels. If I see what y'all doing, this is a group that gang up on people and try to make people commit suicide. But that shit going back. It's going back to this whole group. It could be 10 of them. It could be 10 of them. If you're on a platform, it could be 10 people doing this to you. Damn, y'all need a group. That must mean that person powerful as hell. If you can't get one person to do it, that means that person's powerful as hell. That's weird. They powerful as fuck. And thanks for letting me know that. That's what you tell them. Thanks for letting me know that. Whether it's a community, whether it's at work, whether it's wherever you at, they got to get 10 people to do a 10 swords on you. You're powerful. And I don't give a fuck what they say. And 9 times out of 10, if you speak something, like I did yesterday, if you speak something, you call in your ancestors, 9 times out of 10, these people get it back. Get it back. Bad too. So it's like 2 of Cups, son, keep your energy and your frequencies on high vibrations. You are the chosen one. You already know that. 4 of Wands. People try to tell me how to talk on my channel. Like, I don't want to hear that. So I didn't ask you if you want to hear it. It's not for you. Stay the fuck off my channel. These be the one getting the 10 of Swords back because they keep running their mouth and worrying about you. You don't need to worry about me. The only reason why you worried about me because you're trying to get into my energy and I won't let you in. Not who's there, nobody. Stay the fuck off my channel. All y'all motherfuckers that be doing this shit right here, defaming people, lying on people, and you know you lying, and they keep showing receipts that you're lying, you're going to get this 10 of Swords back. You done hex yourself when you came for the bloodline. That's just point blank. And if you don't believe it, you'll find out in a minute. And there's somebody watching. It's a fire sign. There's a fire sign. I keep telling y'all, it's somebody watching these people do this shit. This is a group that goes around and have people try to commit suicide when they got gifts, because they got gifts. So it's a Luciferian group, basically. Don't tell me how to talk on my platform. This is my shit. You got your own. Everybody got their own. They talk on there and do what they want to do on their channel. Everybody talk different on their channel. But specifically, they want to come for you. You see what I'm saying? I don't mind. You come for me all you want. Mind your fucking business. Because everything that you're saying about anybody is a fucking lie. If you don't like people lying on you, and that's why that shit came back on you with your court case. And it's going to come again and again. Because you don't know how to keep your fucking mouth shut, sitting up there lying on people, defaming their character. So this person gonna have another charge coming. They're about to have another charge coming, and they in hiding. As I said that, this person is in hiding. This King of Swords, they're in hiding for what they did. They know somebody on that ass. That's what you should be worried about. Somebody on that ass. That's what you should be concentrating on. Not me. Shouldn't be concentrating on me and how I do my channel and my platform. You should be concentrating on your ass. I told you these are a thief, and they scammers, they thieves. They do a lot of shit. They hack people accounts. They watch you, watch your moves, your every move. Watch when you coming and going. They got hackers, scammers. These are scammers. They watch your family. That's creepy as hell. How the hell you getting people address to their families and shit? Watching their family and shit, bro. You weird. And then if you did that to them, they don't want to take you to jail. That's what I'm saying. They don't want to put your ass in jail. You did that shit to them. Let's do these. This is weird, y'all. I call on my answers from ancient times all to now to handle this, because I ain't got time for it. Handle them. All of them. We're not going to keep going. We're not going to go through another cycle of this, and you the scammer. You're the thief. Why should I be tortured? Because you the thief. Why should you defame my character? Because you scared me. Tell me where that makes sense at. Why are you torturing the person that you scam or trying to scheme? Why? That don't even make sense to me. Why torture? Why gang start that? Why follow that person? Why are you doing to make sure they don't find out? Or like I said, take you out before you find out what they did. That's weird. Yeah, that's gang stalking. They're not, that's illegal. Invading your privacy and shit. These people can get all types of charges. But see, they got motherfuckers, upper hands, that help them. But you see, they all going down. So I don't understand this shit right here. And it's like, stay off my channel if you don't like the way I talk. If you don't like the way I talk or the way I do my channel, you don't have to be here. You don't have to listen to me. And this is because of some shit they did. They're making themselves known, all the faces. All these people are making themselves known, the faces. If they would keep their mouth shut and leave you alone, you wouldn't have to worry about it. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, these people is weird. You don't like the way I talk on my channel. I don't give a fuck. This is my channel. I've been stopped watching y'all channels. That's what they mad about. We can't get into them. They be sitting there watching you. Did that affect them? What I said about them? And you could be sitting there just chilling, eating, having fun, listening to music, dancing, something like that. And they watching you do all this. And they get mad because, it didn't work. Like, why would it work? Son, success. It's all about that chalice. I'm telling you, your bloodline, success. It's all about that all-seeing eye and them spiritual gifts. It's all about that success. You getting success for your spiritual gifts or using your creative, or you could be a psychic, you could be a high priestess. It's all about that light. I keep telling you, light irritate their demons. Anytime they see you peaceful, they got to come with the 10 of wands, 10 of swords. That's weird. Think about it. That's why I just started figuring out, like, every time I'm happy, they jump on their channel and start some bullshit again. That never works. It's not working. Because all you have to do is not watch them. Stop watching them so they can't get in your energy. That's somebody that's trying to get in your energy. Like bind themselves to you. Didn't I tell them chains? Loyalty. Be loyal to your friends. Didn't I tell you about a dog? If you just coming up on your ascensions, it's good to get an animal. It's good to get a cat. It's good to get a dog. Specifically if you want a black cat. Okay. That's good. Water. These are people that try to get in your emotions, but they can't. So they get mad. They start practicing all. I don't care about that shit. This shit don't work. Water. Resources. They all under emotions about your resources. Use wisely as needed. You probably wise when you have your resources. You doing what you need to do with your resources. They don't like that. They want to take your resources, or they want it for theirs. I told you they want you to be a work slave. They want to take all your resources. But before you came, if you got a YouTube page, Divine already told you, probably already knew what they was going to do. That's why he said, don't go in there working for money. I got you. And they get mad about that. Damn, we ain't taking their resources. Or they probably try to do that behind the scenes. You know, when you had a job, they came in and try to fuck up your job and shit. They didn't want you to have no resources. And now you just like using your resources as wisely, used as needed. You know what I'm saying? They don't like that. They're trying to do everything to have you unstabilized, like your mind, body, soul is not working. Venus, transformation. You doing your transformation. I told you back to being a social butterfly. They didn't want you to be, they want you to be antisocial. They don't want you to be social or social above. Remember, you're supposed to be crazy. Let's remember, you're supposed to be crazy. If you think about it, all the shit that they're doing, who crazy? Who's a psychopath? You trying to get somebody to commit suicide. Who crazy? Or who team you on, the devil or God? Because I don't know, God don't want nobody, that's a sin, remember? So basically they try to get you to do a sin so you can go to hell. You'll be there where they're about to go at, you know, where they're about to go. Transformation. Air, gift. Because they see that spirit sent you as a gift. Use opportunity as needed. You see what I'm saying? You are a gift. They don't want you to believe that you're successful, you're a gift. It don't matter about the likes and the subscribers and the views. Ain't nobody come on here for that. You came on here to do your journey or where you work at. You didn't go work there. You like the job. Some of you don't like your job. Some of you thinking about taking a different journey so you can have more success. So be it. You are above, so below, and you can do whatever the fuck you are, the enlightened one. You are the star seed, indigo, chosen one. Because ain't nobody going to tell me how to talk on my channel. That's me. You're not going to tell me what to say on my channel. You don't own me. I ain't got no contract with you. That's why I said that's that binding shit. That's somebody trying to bind you to them. Remember I did that reading about somebody trying to bind you in a union? In the spirit? No, I'm good. We don't want, we good. Especially if you curse you with the Luciferian group, you can get your fucking ass up out of my energy. And I'm going to keep wiping your ass. And they get mad when I said that. These are narcissists. Narcissists get mad when things don't go their way. They get real upset. Egotistical. Opportunists. These are opportunists. They took this opportunity to take you down. That's what I'm saying. They got paid. Can you do it? You think you can do it? And they say, yeah, I could do it. And they ain't been able to do it yet. Ain't your mama pretty? She got meatballs in her titties. She got scrambled eggs between her legs. Now, ain't your mama pretty? I don't know why I just thought about ain't your mama pretty? That movie, that cartoon animation, Meatballs, might be relevant to you. You might just watch that. Your kids might like that show. Ain't your mama pretty? She got meatballs in her titties. She got scrambled eggs between the legs. Now, ain't your mama pretty? Give yourself for this success. What is this about? Recharge. You recharging your success. I told you, you just you breathe, you let go, you clear your mind. They don't want you to clear your mind. I'm telling you, it got to be the Ten of Swords. It's got to keep. They kind of got. Can you bring? Basically, it's a contract of. Can you bring them the Ten of Swords? Can you bring them Ten of Swords? You think that they'll unalive themselves? You bring them the Ten of Swords? They went through a lot of people, y'all. They paid a lot of people to do this to you. And you just, every time you know when it's coming, you like, every time I get ascensions, I know that y'all send somebody new. You be knowing that shit and they mad about that you know that. Is that your job? Is that anywhere you go? I'm just trying to tell you, pay attention. Every time you move up in the ranks, you don't think you're moving up, but people, every time they see Either the boss looking at you some type of way, or you stay an extra hour, or whatever it is, because you like your job, or some of y'all really don't, you just need the extra money. You probably trying to move up in the ranks at your job. There's somebody there in that evil ass Ten of Swords energy. Or Ten of Swords is just a group talking with their tongue, okay? Loyalty. And they see how loyal you are to your job. Like you're not stopping for nobody. You don't give a fuck what nobody say, man, woman, child. You're not stopping. What is the point of stopping? What is the... They won't tell you the point, or they want you to stop. Ask them that. Ask them the point why they defaming your character and talking all that bullshit and lying on you. Ask them that. They never have an answer. They know why they doing it, because they with the devil. I'm telling you, loyalty. Be loyal to your friends. Nurturing. You see what I'm saying? You have an empath. That's one reason why they doing it. Intimacy. You love yourself. You love others. Okay? You easy to talk to. Protection. And you got protection. I told you about Archangel Michael. Protection, preventing from harm, divine intervention. Every time you have a divine intervention, I told you, every time you ascend, here they go with their Ten of Swords mouth. And it always be shut. Always be shut. Or somebody gonna shut it. Your ancestors, spirit guide gonna shut it in a minute. For all these lies. And you get tired of it, and that's why you just like, you know what? I just got to the point, I don't even want you in my energy. You know, just, I know who all behind it. I wrote all the names down. It's just like, yeah, it's boring by now. The shit is boring. And I told you, it's people watching. You don't understand. People ain't saying nothing, but they're sitting there watching this shit. They like, this person saying this. So if it's 10 people saying it, it must be true. Why is it true from people that don't even know you? These are people you never met in your life. These are just people that's picked up a damn sword and started fucking talking. They can know your exes. They can know people that you know. But whatever, it's somebody that I told you. If people fucking with your state, trying to fuck with your stability and your emotions and all that, this is an evil ass ex that you don't want nothing to do with, and you will never have nothing to do with. And divine said you can't have nothing to do with them. This is somebody that probably tried to break you before. Why would you want to be with somebody that tried to break you before? Because they tried to send you insane. Pay attention to the energy, y'all. Pay attention to the energy and just think about the person who kept doing the Ten of Swords to you that you was with. Pay attention to people that's being sent. Pay attention to the people that's being sent. Pay attention to what they're saying, and then you can figure out which ex it is. Or it could be a couple of them together. The ones that you didn't go back to, you never called, you never wanted to be fucked with, you never wanted to fuck with them no more, and you cleaned them out your energy, you're just not going back. Pay attention to the Ten of Swords. Pay attention to the people and what they're saying. Is it the same shit that your exes try to put on you or say about you, defame your character? Was they narcissists? They got the energy of your ex. Water, resources. Use wisely as needed. Look, psychopath in reverse. Abusive. This is the same person that was fucking with your abusive with your, wanted you to be abusive with your resources. You was handing it out to them. A psychopath. You ain't handing it out to them no more. No wonder why they mad. So they got to scam and scheme, hack and shit to try to go in your account to get it. And they think that you deserve this. For them to go scam and be abusive to you through other parties for your resources. You still ain't getting it. You can just figure out who this is. I'm telling you. They was like this when you was with them. Abusive about your resources. Talk shit about your resources. Like, okay, bitch or nigga, if you want to go get somebody rich, why you ain't with somebody rich? Because you're a psychopath. That's where I'm at with it. If you so much about it, why the fuck your ass in with a rich man or a rich fucking woman? Why you ain't sitting in a motherfucking mansion on the hill, bitch or nigga? Because you're a psychopath. The ones you try to go to is probably already ascended. The people that you came across, they probably ain't sin yet and jumped into who they was yet, the light ones. And you was able to use them because they was nurturing, but they always had protection from spirit guides, archangels, whatever else y'all want to call them, ancestors. To be seen as a psychopath. This is all about vanity, y'all. This is all about cars, houses. But what just came out? Earth disaster. This shit is about to be destroyed. Whatever they brought with your shit, scheming and scamming, they see it. It's coming. They getting the tennis swords behind. It's going back. Whatever they brought with your shit off your bloodline. Matter of fact, they getting it off your bloodline. Anything that motherfuckers scam off your name is basically your bloodline. They're going to get this shit 10 swords. And they've been getting it. And they getting mad at you. Just think about it. I'm just telling you. Think about your exes. Think how they talk to you. How abusive they was. Physically and mentally. And think about these 10 people that's talking this shit. It ain't no coincidence. They know your exes. Because remember, they go through your phone. They start calling people, asking questions about you behind your back. Lying and shit. And they don't find nothing. I told you they make up lies. Remember I told you my ex said we was looking something on you. We couldn't find who's we? Who is we? We try to find something, we didn't find nothing. So if you didn't find nothing, leave it alone. So you see what come after lies, defamation of character. When I find out and I get to the bottom and put a cup of this defamation of character, I'm suing for defamation of character. There's no ands, ifs, ands, buts about it. I'm suing your ass. You just best believe that. And I don't give a fuck who you got in your crooked ass cop, motherfucking crooked ass judge. They're about to go to. They're about to get found out about all their crooked ways. Everybody getting found out. So who you gonna have on your side then? That's what I'm saying. With all this scheming and scamming, and then once they scheme and scam you, they start defamation your character like they got every right to scheme and scam off of you, tell all these lies on you. No, you don't. You don't have a right to. Well, we'll see in a minute. Transformation, Venus. Do you change your, hey, you ain't bitter. You still love, but you don't love these people right here. I want you to go down. I want you all the way down to the pits of hell, which you came, devil. I'm going to make sure of it. I'm going to make sure I make your life a living hell. Who all else involved with it? I'm going to make your life a living fucking hell. Because God is resting now. And we got to do our part. I said that yesterday. And I don't give a fuck if you don't like how I talk about it. Stay the fuck off my channel. It's not your channel. I run my shit the way I want to. You run your shit the way you want to. Stay the fuck off my channel. Because whatever you're saying, it don't even matter. You know you're going down. Transformation. These are psychopaths. But they're not able to abuse you for your resources, so they get mad. You too smart. They say you slow. How you slow? You pass mostly every grade in your fucking class. How the fuck you slow? Where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? Yeah, exactly. We got receipts on that too. I got receipts on that too. The GED, you know, shit like that. We got receipts on that too. ASAP battery test for the Army. Pass that. ASAP. Yeah. Pass that shit with flying colors. I got receipts. Let's keep it going with the lies. Let's go. Tell them let's go. Y'all, I'm sure y'all got receipts. Let's go. You know when they was recruiting people a long time ago. What fight was that? Was that Iraq? Some shit like that. And they was accepting people younger all the way up to the age, I think the age 40 back then. It was about 5-6 years ago. I done took that ASAP battery test and passed with flying colors. Went to go see a recruiter and everything. And I got receipts. So let's go. Let's go with the lies. Let's keep it up. Suffering in silence. That's what I'm saying. You're a gift, but they want you to transformation. They want you to suffer in silence, unspoken desire, real feelings, broken dreams. They suffering in silence. You doing a transformation with your love. You're an empath. You're a nurturing, caring person. And for somebody to do this, try to defame your character and do this dirty shit to you because they did something to you, abusive, that's fucked up. They narcissists. I told you. You cannot talk to these people. They narcissists. They demons. I'm not doing no more talking. It's action at this point. I'm going to do everything in my power to destroy you. Everything. I don't give a fuck if it's 10 of you. I'm going to do everything because faith without works is dead. It'll be dead. It'll be Scorpio energy. Death. But you're in transformation right now. I'm going to do everything in my power to destroy you. Every single last one of you that lied on my name. I'm going to do everything in my power to destroy your ass. I'm going to put you back in the pits where you came. Guarantee you that. I don't give a fuck how big your channel is. It's going to come down. I guarantee you that. Because you put empaths through all this. They had to keep recharging and shit. They success. They had to keep starting over. All because of lies. Defaming character. And, hey, chosen one. If you find out who the fuck been defamation your character and started it off, sue their ass. You better find those resources. You better call the Bar Association. Okay, since I ain't so fucking smart, I don't know who the fuck to call. Call the Bar Association and ask them, can you get a pro bono lawyer? Get you a pro bono lawyer. That's all you gotta do. Or the public defender's office. Can I have a pro bono lawyer? Do y'all have any there's a lot of pro bono lawyers out here. I will sue the fuck out of them. Because you don't do shit like this. Exhausted. They try to have your gifts, you exhausted. And actually, your spirit guide. And it's not working. Empathy. They want you to have empathy for them after they do. I don't. I'm going to bring you down. I'm going to bring you down. All the way down. You ain't seen brought down until you see me in action. Because that's all you did was put me in action. Because God is resting right now. And I'm in action. Established. Self-reflection. Untapped talents. They didn't want you to tap into your talents. Cutting ties. That's why they ghosted you. You started tapping into your talents. You started being a rising phoenix. It ain't no other answer for it. Stop asking them why. Fuck why. Fuck them. Look what they did try to do to your character. And you're a nurturing person. You would have gave these people anything they wanted. And they would have came and asked. And they know that. But they chose to go with a group and defame your fucking character in every which way possible they said about you. And that's some dirty ass shit. But we ain't crying. We ain't all of them emotions. We have emotions about our resources. Yeah. But empathy, after you get established with your gifts and spirit, hell no. Fuck all of you. I told you, I'm like Tomb Raider right now. I'm gonna go. I'm like Tomb Raider right now. I'm finding addresses, phone numbers. Laughter. That's what I'm saying. And then it was laughing behind the scenes when they got all these people to come up against you. I'm going to show you laughter in a minute. I'm going to show you laughter. You ain't see laughter yet. You ain't see it yet. Happiness, joy, healing. Instead of just leaving you alone. All you did was left, wanted your success, recharged after you left these narcissists alone, depending on your stability, your resources. You know, you suffered in silence. They was nowhere to be found. Then they started some more shit. You get what I'm saying? More shit. That shit weird as fuck. We see this person can't outbeat you in the spirit. This witch, this warlock, we can't beat you in the spirit. We see this person can't just talk shit and beat you. So, what's the point? I don't get it. I don't get it yet. I told you, I'm on that Tomb Raider shit. I'm not on that nice shit. You want this to be done and the fuck over with. That's just it. I don't give a fuck. What head snakes I gotta cut off. I'm done with it. And I think y'all done with it too. I think y'all done with it too. Anything you do, make sure it's legal. That's all I'm gonna say to you. Anything you do, make sure it's legal. That's it. You want your joy back, your happiness back, where you was at. What you getting it back little by little, empathy. But they want you to show empathy when you get established. They want you to give them a gift, or you are the gift. They're gonna figure out you are the gift, or ancestors already figure out you are the gift, and they want you to. They wasn't in your struggle, y'all, but they want to be in your limelight. When you're on fire, now they want to be in your limelight. You got to have empathy for me, man. I was going through something. What about what I was going through? They ain't give a fuck. You ain't gonna never be in my limelight. You gonna give the fuck. That's one of the people gonna be back. Now these are the people that do this Luciferian shit, devil shit. They gonna be get in the back. But everybody else is equally, I don't think I'm better than nobody that I walk this face of the earth. I don't think I'm better than nobody on YouTube. I don't think I'm better than anybody. It just is what it is. If you got the gifts, you got it. That's the way I look at shit. Divine gave it to you for you to use them. Some gifts are stronger than others. Some people ascend more. Some people just going to stay at that level. And that's okay. That's where you're supposed to stay at. But one thing you're not going to do, and one thing I keep saying, you're not going to be defaming Earth Angels' fucking energy. You're not going to be slapping what you want to slap on their fucking energy. On this chosen generation bloodline, you're just not going to do it. You're just not going to do it. It's too many warriors out here for you to think that you're going to get away with this shit. Talking that shit. You can talk what you want to talk, though, at this point. Motherfuckers on that Tomb Raider shit. All High Priestesses, all Chosen Ones, all Light Bearers, Indigos, all y'all, Galactic Federation, whatever. Y'all all stand the fuck up. You go beast mode on them. You go beast mode on them. Use your fucking gifts. Go beast mode. Tell every fucking thing they doing. Every fucking thing. You got them gifts? Expose they ass. You go beast mode. You go Tomb Raider on them. Or Rambo on their ass. Men or women. I don't give a fuck they slowing your channel down and shit. They know what they doing. They don't want nobody to see you. But who needs to see you? They see you. And like I said, go Tomb Raider on their ass. If you're a goddess, go Tomb Raider on their ass. If you got to stay on there day and night, go Tomb Raider on their ass. Gods, if you got to go Rambo on their ass, be on there every day, every fucking night, exposing their ass, you do that. Fuck them. They're in the back. They're a Luciferian group. And you be knowing already this is a spiritual war. Why the fuck you standing back? You're supposed to be on the front lines. Fuck what they say. Fuck their defamation of care. Fuck them. And they sucky ass energy. Laugh at these demons. They ain't shit, but thieves. Thank you, Ra. I think my neighbors was watching me yesterday too when I came out there with my bowl, and as soon as that wind came and I put that fire, they came right on the porch looking like that shit just ceased. Don't fucking play with me. Leave my name out your mouth. Last time I'm gonna fucking tell you. I have nothing to do with you. I don't know you. I don't know who paying you, but it ain't gonna work. I've been on here 5 years and they've been paying different people to do the tennis awards. And everybody, they got their shit. So I suggest you, since you've been talking shit about me, you've been getting your shit. You mad as fuck, ain't you? I know that's right. I don't give a fuck. I don't know what they think a spiritual warrior is. I told y'all God is resting the gavel. Y'all got to put the gavel down so you can come in and clean this shit up. Clean the courtroom out. In the spiritual realm. That's what it's all about right now. It is what it is. I don't give a fuck. Consequences. It's consequences for their ass to play. You are their consequence. You are their karma. Bring them their karma. Stop with that. Fuck all of them. Because by now you still here. They done went overseas and got a goddamn high priestess, priest, whatever. Your bloodline, they make you think they over your bloodline. They don't even got your bloodline. They can't beat you. They want you to believe that. That's the illusion they sending off. You can't beat me. You better stop and smell the motherfucking roses sitting up there sipping on what type of tea you sipping on. I don't know. You about to have some legal issues. And that fucking apology and want me to have empathy ain't gonna work. I just told y'all this. Fuck them. If you're a creator on YouTube, ain't no stop and smell the roses. Ain't no apologies. Get your ass up here and do your fucking reading day in, day the fuck out. I don't give a fuck what they sending. Cleanse your energy out. Soon as you cleanse your energy out, get your ass back up on your platform. I don't give a fuck if you got one person, because they doing that shit on purpose. When you know, you know. When you're enlightened, you fucking know. You don't transmute your energy for them. You supposed to transmute your energy, let that shit out, that light. You supposed to be putting out your goddamn long, big ass feathers on their ass. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? You supposed to put out, what? You put out them little teeny motherfucking feathers? When you're earth angels, I'm putting out these big ass feathers on you. Why? The fuck you talking about? The hell y'all talking about? I don't give a fuck if that's your job. Put your fucking feathers out. What? See them big ass feathers? What? You got them in the spiritual realm. But that's what you aiming for, to get to back into your astral body. They don't like when I teach, whatever. I never said I was a prophet. I never said none of that. What I said was, I'm here to do my job. And I ain't here to get paid off of YouTube 3D. I get paid from divine to do what I need to do. Okay? Get people on their way. Like I said before, to that gate. You can do whatever. You can turn back around if you want to and have the devil in chains and have you in chains and have you suffering in silence. When enough is enough. If you ain't tired of those, if you ain't tired of suffering, I don't know what the fuck to tell you. You tired of these demons? Stand the fuck up. That's it. They can talk all that shit. You ain't got no gigs. You ain't got no success. You ain't gonna never be successful. Why would you tell somebody that? That's a devil. Then you got kids around listening to you say that about people. Yeah. Loyalty. You got loyalty to the divine, and that's probably about it. You got, when you start coming back out your shell as an earth angel, okay, you're going to start back nurturing people. But you're going to have discernment. That's going to be the difference. You're going to learn how to, when you in your astral, remember I told you, if you ever been on my channel, remember I told you, and it happened, about the spacecraft. I said they going up there in space, in NASA, to go call on that demon, chaos demon, Apocalypse, from ancient Kemet. And I said, two of them, I see this thing, they all in a circle chanting on the moon, and I see this demon sniffing. It wasn't a demon. I don't think it was a demon, but it was sniffing them out. And it snatched 2 of them up. And then I said, they're going to get stuck in space. And then the rest of them come down, they're going to be able to explain it. Okay? That actually happened. Go look it up. Then I put my reading up there. That actually happened. 2 of the space astronauts got stuck in, I spooked them out. How do you know that? It's called a gift. Glow up. It's called a gift. You got your halo. It don't matter what they say. They can say whatever. At this point, we don't care what the demons say. We don't care what the demon talking about. The demon is here to rob, kill, and destroy. He robbed you. Now he's trying to destroy you. And then try to take you out. We did have near-death experiences. They doing everything the devil do. That's why I just look at them. I'm like, you doing everything the devil do. So it's up to you. You let them get to you. I know who they are. I see them. King Solomon. Is all I'm gonna say. You there to cast their ass out. The divine is rested. It's up to you to put the gavel down. You are the judge. That's what I'm trying to say. You got to call judgment. You got to put the gavel down. Then what? Who comes to get the all the people out the courtroom? Who? Who dismisses them? The judge. And then who comes and dismisses everybody, escort them out? The marshal. Somebody's name could be Marshall. I'm trying to tell you how it's going right now in the spiritual realm. And you go to all those predictions. Once I started my predictions and shit was coming to the light, what I was saying, everybody got mad. So, of course, you're going to try to destroy me. I know that. Of course, you're going to lie. But this ain't nothing new. I really ain't go do that. Like, I ain't go do people defamation. The places I went to, they seen who I was, and they, they was attracted to me, allured to me. They knew I was a good person. I never heard nothing like since I've been on YouTube or certain people I met. My character was never defamed like that. Never. I didn't hear nothing about me until I came and got on YouTube and nobody never defamed my character. I don't give a fuck about that. Nobody never was lying on me. And they know that because remember they said they got a report, which means they called people, they did all that shit, and they didn't hear nothing about me. And so they had to do this. That's sad. You just didn't want nobody to be a good person, but that's a narcissist. They couldn't accept what it was. It is what it is. But it's fine. Because I'm on my Tomb Raider shit, my soldier shit, to the means of the motherfucking earth. I don't need to join the army. I don't need to take an ASAP battery test to join the army. I'm already in the army, a spiritual army. And I'm coming after you with every force I fucking got. Because I ain't never been so fucking humiliated in my motherfucking life. And that's what you wanted me to do. You wanted me to cry and fold up and all the other shit. That ain't happened. If anything, I glowed up on your ass. And that's what I'm saying. And then you did the opposite. They don't like that. And narcissists don't like that. They with that witchcraft and that curse. And they getting karma. And now they at their breaking point. And I'm at my breaking point too. With everything I got, I'm coming for you. Everything. Because this was uncalled for. This was unnecessary. Everything I fucking got. And it's like, if you got to go start being in cahoots, not in cahoots, but go start meeting government officials, shit like that, get tight with government officials, shit like that, judges and shit like that, you're going to start doing it. But they're going to be on the right side of the fence with the shit. Justice. They're going to be divine beings just like you are. You're going to use a discernment. So since they wanted to do it, you do it too. You start getting good at, I know Masons, where I come from, a lot of them. You start getting good at with them, and that's what we're going to have to do. That's just point blank. Government officials, I don't give a fuck if it's a news anchor. You better start getting, hey, that Venus energy, that loving energy that you was alluring before, that you was attracted before. That's why they didn't like you in the first place. You was attracted to a lot of people, and a lot of people loved you. Venus. So they had to, too many people like them. Gotta do this. This is a nasty ass bitch or a nasty ass nigga that saw you glowing up and wanted to destroy you. A spiritual hater. But now they at their breaking point, and I'm at mine too. You can go meet, you can go any functions. Let me tell you something. They got functions in Washington, D.C. Because I got an invitation to one to go to the White House for a dinner. I got an invitation in my email. If you get invitations like that, go. That's what I'm gonna tell you. Because these motherfuckers be thinking they have the upper hand because they know government officials and shit like that. Okay. What's that show that used to come on? What's that show that used to come on with my girl Megan Good? Yeah. All right. We'll see. Any invitations you get to go to any government event, anything like that, dinner, I don't give a fuck. If you got to save up your money, get a plate. You know how them plates be like $150, some shit like that. Go. Get you a nice tux. Matter of fact, you need to start buying you some tuxes and some damn dresses, black dresses, whatever. Right now. Don't rent them shit. Buy it so you'll have it. That should be prepared. Next time they have a function like that, you can go. Oh, I think it was for an internship or something like that. It was for an internship. Go. Yeah, they want to be big all up in the motherfucking government system doing all this dumb shit, dirty shit. Yeah, we can do that too. Any of these functions, y'all go to. You get the invitation, you go. Straight up. The fact finder. And then they'll try to destroy your finances so you ain't going no. Yeah, bitch, please. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. The fact finder. You already in trouble. I think you need to leave that scamming shit alone. I think they need to leave the scamming shit alone. You already in trouble. Because like I said, I'm going to keep reporting. Reporting until something is done. I'm not playing no fucking games. I told you, if you got to meet a news anchor and be friends with a news anchor, people that work in the news, do what you got to do. We're not playing with these demons no more out here. Y'all keep playing with them. That's why they keep thinking they can do what they want to do. You keep playing with them and shit. Fuck that shit. The clarity of purpose, your fact finding, and you about to get the clarity of purpose. They got the clarity of your purpose. Look. That shit about to be cleaned out, the case closed. I don't need to go no more. What it say? Fact finder, the clarity of purpose, case is about to be closed. Whatever they've been doing, this shit's about to be done. And then it's like the exterminator. Done. That is just point blank. The ethical dilemma. It was something about ethics, something like that. It could be, Jim Crow shit, paper bag shit, white, black, shit like that. Ethical shit, ethics. Where you live at, your environment. It's all types of shit involved with this shit. You shouldn't have those gifts. Divine gave it to you, but you shouldn't have them. Let's finish this off because I ain't got time for it, y'all. Weird as fuck, man. We are done with this. I don't got some time. Relaxation. That's where you at. And if you relaxing, they're gonna say, "Oh, they're running wild. They're outside. getting in relationships. You ain't got no relationship. You ain't worried about no relationship. Oh, if you doing this and they watching you on here the camera, oh, because nothing they saying is bothering you like this. Reading books, you studying and shit. They on the camera watching. How come I'm not getting through to them? How come this ain't working? Oh, let me go on my channel and say, they're running wild. Look, you saying like this. You're running wild. You're out there all out in the streets. You're clubbing. You're popping pills. You drinking. You just like this. You probably watching them talk about you like this while you sitting there chilling. Like, are you serious? You don't move me. You're boring. At this point, this shit is dead. This shit is boring. You just go to your gate and do your transformation. You're going through your journey, no matter what they say. You know that song? I just heard Little Kim. No matter what people say, we got to going on. I just heard that song. Solitude. Relax. You about to be moved to calmer water. Success. And there goes success again. You about to have your success. If you don't like your job right now, I don't even know why. You know, I know for money, a lot of people, it's not good. If you got creativity, start doing what you like, whatever it is that you like on the spare time. And like I told you before, you know, get all that stuff together, start stacking up on your stuff that you like doing, go sell it or whatever it is, go online, sell your shit, whatever it is. You got people in the background trying to stop you, all that bullshit, and they're about to be stopped. That's what I'm saying. I don't understand this shit right here, y'all. They're about to be stopped. They're all getting found out. Who they are? You keep telling you, a judge, government official, police officer, they all getting found out. If they're doing something they're not supposed to be doing, wicked, it's getting found out. This is the year of the end of the cycles 9. Exposure. That's why I was told a long time ago, it don't pay to lie. It's all going to come out sooner or later. So it don't even lie. I don't care who sue you, your kids, your partner, or, you know, people out in the street. It don't pay to lie. I mean, you might tell little white lies every now and then, you know, not to hurt somebody's feelings. Some shit like that. You know how they do. I just seen on, what is that show again? Steve Harvey. You know what I'm talking about. It be slipping my mind sometimes. But I was just watching that. And they said, name 10 things that you would tell somebody on a date, but you know you lying. That, like, I really don't like that dress to make you feel good. I might say, then again, I'm a Sagittarius, so you already know how we get down. I don't like it. I got to think of something else. A little white lie, like, probably not to hurt somebody's feelings. Oh, okay, like some shit like this. Say your kids was like, you told your kids you're going to go pick up some cookies or something like that. And you forgot, okay, while they was at school, right? And they get home. Did you get my cookies, my ice cream? And you like, yeah, I got it. But in your mind, you know you didn't get it. So you're going to make a way, like, to make it look like, I mean, I got to be somewhere. Let me go somewhere right quick. Okay? You're not telling them you're going to the store, but then, you know, you sneak around and you got the ice cream and the cookies. Some shit like that. To make it seem like you got, that's a lie that you told, yeah. But if you doing it to not hurt somebody's feelings, like, oh shit, I forgot. Type shit. But you're going to make it up to them. You're not going to let them know that you're going to the store, sneaking to the store to go get it. Like shit like that. But other than all this other defamation of character, man, go take that shit somewhere else, man. Suck it up. Because don't think I ain't coming for you. I'm coming for you. All full throttle. Like Tomb Raider. I'm on your ass like Tomb Raider. I don't give a fuck about who you know. I don't give a fuck about none of that. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. You made people's life a living hell, all because either you wouldn't come back, or either resources. to use them as resources or sex or to try to sacrifice them. It's basically what all the three things it boils down to. Now, you can choose the sit up there and listen to the devil if you want to. I just told you the devil is here to rob, kill, destroy. And anybody about that shit right there, you're a Lucifer. You sold your soul. And like I said, your soulmate is the devil. Because I don't know who try to do this much damage to somebody. And they just kicking their motherfucking feet up. Ain't worrying about nobody, nothing. That's weird. These some weird ass people, y'all. Thank you, Rob, for the sun. But from this point, I call on all my ancestors, ancient, the ones beforehand, the ones after my ancient ancestors, my Orishas. I'm calling on all ancestors, above and fucking below. And they'll say that's evil. Oh, she called on dark. Man, I just told you, like angels, they gotta listen to, demons gotta listen to earth angels. I don't know where they're getting this shit from. All of them. And tear your ass to fucking shreds. I don't give two fucks. That's how much emotions I got for these demons. And y'all sitting up here still having empathy, and they showed you they demons. So many, they don't have no emotions. They go right back doing the same old shit. You done beg and plead with them like, please, please, leave me alone. Leave me alone. I don't deserve this. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. And they still was going. So you know what? All answers ancient, all up until now. Whoever my enemies are, and you see me doing this in your face. I'm doing this I'm not hidden. I'm in your ancestor, tear their ass up. Take them on out of here. Because I'm tired. I'm done. Let's get some numbers. Y'all can play today. I'm done. I'm not going to keep explaining myself for lies. I'm not going to keep doing that. I'm not going to keep... No, you're not... You can talk all you want. I'm not going to keep doing that shit. That shit is dead. I know it's true. God knows it's true. And ancestors do too, and spirit guides. And that tongue... it's a terrible thing to fucking waste. 34, manifest your dreams. That's what's about to happen. 21, divine guidance. That's how you get divine guidance, how to manifest your dreams. And all enemies is in the back. Spiritual beings, 144,000 frequency people. We all equally yoked. Ain't nobody better than the next. 38, divine protection. You know you got that. These are some numbers y'all can play today. I don't know why I'm seeing 666 again. 777. So y'all need to play 666 or 777 today. Might come out again. 30, embrace transformation. That all came out. Transformation right here on top. Embrace that shit. And I told you, bing. You know, one day I'm gonna get some big ass wings. I'm gonna just wear them while I'm doing my channel. You know what I'm saying? Big ass, a black and a white wing. Big ass wings. Bing! Like I said, if you're on YouTube, you got your own platform, whatever it is, podcast, whatever, and you know that you've been being attacked by these demons. Bing! You gotta spread your wings on these motherfuckers, these demons. Let them know how big top it is in the spiritual realm. Who y'all representing? Y'all supposed to be representing God. That's what I'm saying, divine beings. Y'all not representing, sitting up there. They're gonna send another witch. They're gonna send another warlock. You supposed to be fighting back. King Solomon. Fuck. 2, abundant blessings. I'll be back later for another reading. Thank you, Rob, for the sun. It was storming a little bit. You know? But this is Spiritual Warrior, guys. Make sure y'all, meditate. Listen to your spirit, guys. See what they tell you about your situation or whatever. And do what you got to do. Fight these demons back. They can't keep going another round. They can't keep getting another round. And they suffering karma anyway. But they think they can keep going through another round on this darn dark ass shit. And it's not going to happen. Anyway, I love y'all. Till later. Bye.